The fundamental issue is that when we look at something, we have two eyes. And if those two eyes aren't pointing at the same thing at the same time, then the brain has to figure out what the problem is, right? That's the fundamental issue. And the problem comes in when that discrepancy, say, between the two eyes is sufficiently large that the brain gets confused. And when the brain gets confused, then it slows down reading. That's really what we're talking about. So let me give you an example. When the eyes are reading, they're pointed at the same place at the same time, ideally, and they move across to the next word or the next phrase systematically until they reach the end of the line, and then they go back to the beginning of the next line. Well, if one eye is slightly off, just slightly off, then they may get two different images. The perception may be double vision. We had one little boy, Brian, over here that was just doing the program, who reported that he actually saw two images of words before he practiced his ability to use these skills. So that's all we do, is we take that particular skill and we get them to practice it. And we practice it using 3D technology, which they love. They play games. They play things that look like video games to them. They wear 3D glasses, which are really the hot thing right now. They're the old red and blue ones, but they don't really care about that. And so our whole program involves first using some clinically validated instruments to be able to detect which children might have this particular difficulty. And those children who don't need glasses but do need practice with their visual skills access the program on the internet, and 20 minutes a day they practice moving their eyes in the appropriate way for reading and coordinating them. After about 20 to 30 sessions, then not only do their eye movements get better, but their reading fluency improves. And that's really the significant thing about this study. Fluency is the number of words read correctly per minute. And we use the school's measure of fluency. And Principal Jane Urbina will tell you that some of these kids were destined for special ed prior to their ability to improve their fluency through just making their eyes move better.